So Jaguar Wright is coming with energy for Jay-Z, and the fact that she's done this on Piers Morgan's channel, it means that this is brand new coverage for Jay-Z that he does not want. Hopefully it dies down for both of them, because it's not stopping anytime soon, and it's not great for Beyonce because she's creating all of these new brands now, and of course this is the last thing that she needs, all of this PR madness. Kris Jenner posted something about whatever she did, and again her comments are littered with everything to do with Diddy. Now they had a great friendship as well, and there was conversations about her being caught in tapes and etc.
Beyonce, unaware she was live with Diddy, unintentionally did something during the stream, adding to the ongoing drama surrounding both her and Diddy's public situations. This situation could negatively affect both Jay-Z and Beyonce's brands amid ongoing PR challenges.
So Jaguar Wright is coming with energy for Jay-Z, and the fact that she's done this on Piers Morgan's channel, it means that this is brand new coverage for Jay-Z that he does not want. Hopefully it dies down for both of them, because it's not stopping anytime soon, and it's not great for Beyonce because she's creating all of these new brands now, and of course this is the last thing that she needs, all of this PR madness. Kris Jenner posted something about whatever she did, and again her comments are littered with everything to do with Diddy. Now they had a great friendship as well, and there was conversations about her being caught in tapes and etc.
Beyonce's rise in fame was connected to Aaliyah's tragic incident implying industry manipulation or rivalry.
Beyonce, she knows about Diddy. I cannot get the song She Knows out of my head, so we are going to go ahead and deep dive the connections between Lisa Left Eye Lopez, Aaliyah, and Michael Jackson's mysterious passings. Rest in peace to Aaliyah. It was reported that Aaliyah was actually drugged and then put on this plane that she never wanted to get on. Now, Dame Dash said that Aaliyah told him before she got on the plane that she was actually scared of this plane and that she knew that something was wrong with it.
The video recorded by these cameras is considered important evidence for the current investigation, as it may provide critical information to help solve the case.
You know Diddy, right?
Yes.
In what way?
Back in the 90s, I was assigned to the NYPD. I was the hip-hop cop back then, so I had to assist in arresting him in several instances where there were some crimes committed.
What were those arrests for?
One was the Club New York shooting. He was with J-Lo at the time, and the other one was the Steve Stout assault that happened with MTV.
She recently implied that Jay-Z exerts control over Beyonce. Both are powerful and successful in the music industry, often collaborating and building a massive empire through their joint projects.
How did you find time to get married? You know, it's difficult because I had to really learn how to have boundaries and how to have balance. I'm sorry.
That's both. You need both.
I need boundaries and balance. And it was great because it's something that I never have really talked about. And I still feel like it was difficult because and it still is because I'm so excited about it. Mm-hmm. But it's important that I keep things that are pure and real in perspective, and I keep it separate from my performance life.
But do you like being a wife? Do you like being a wife as opposed to a girlfriend?
It feels great, but I can say to make sure you have your own life before you're someone else's wife.
Jaguar claims that both Diddy and Jay-Z are manipulative figures, comparing Jay-Z to notorious individuals, and accuses him of silently creating chaos while avoiding accountability.
I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
Wendy has called Beyonce and Jay-Z a strategic couple, suggesting their relationship goes beyond love and serves as a calculated partnership. she believes their marriage strengthens their power and influence in the music industry.
Quite honestly, I think that this is the kind of couple that will stay together because it's good for business and because they don't want to disappoint us.
That's fact right there. I wish they would put like the year she said this, so you guys can see how long she's been talking about this stuff. I've always got a weird vibe from Jay-Z and Beyoncé though. Always. I just couldn't put my finger on it.
Reportedly are trying to figure out a way to split.
Federal agents reportedly raided Jay-Z and Beyoncé's mansion, possibly linked to Diddy's ongoing legal issues, suggesting their alleged involvement or connections to his legal troubles are under investigation.
Do you feel the federal government will probably speak to Jay-Z in regards?
They already have.
Oh.
They talked to him before he made that Super Bowl announcement. Isn't that interesting? He was questioned by the feds before he made the Super Bowl announcement. Blink twice.
Diddy and Jay-Z have attended or hosted parties together, suggesting Diddy and Jay-Z may have engaged in playful or mischievous behavior, with Beyoncé possibly involved in their activities.
So I want to ask y'all a question without y'all completely getting tight at me. It's just a question. So obviously, we all know what's going on with P. Diddy. We all know that they're also releasing a list of everybody who's been associated with him at his parties and all that kind of stuff. We already know Jay-Z is on this list. Apparently so is Beyonce. But there's a lot of celebrities on that list, you know. But people have been showing resurfaced clips of things that Jay-Z has done that seems extremely odd, saying that him and P. Diddy were pretty much into like the same kind of things. It's not the only theories about Jay-Z. There's been theories about Jay-Z for years. But my question is, we find out that P. Diddy and Jay-Z were doing these messed up things together, that Beyonce was also in on it. Would y'all have the strength to, in a sense, cancel her like you will with all these other celebrities? Or would she be an exception for y'all? Because I wholeheartedly believe if it comes out that she was at these parties, which like I said, they already said she was, but she was at these parties actually doing these suspect wrong things, or that her and Jay-Z, because I've heard some things about them too, that they, like, let's say that they were doing some things on their own accord. I feel like y'all would just let that slide because of how high y'all put Beyonce on a pedestal.
On Piers Morgan's podcast, Jaguar Wright discusses the connection between Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and Diddy potentially revealing insights into their personal or professional relationships within the entertainment industry.
Because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately: Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
There's been obviously a lot of
cruelty-free artistry.
Beyoncé and Jay-Z often attend industry parties, including Diddy's, but any suggestion that footage from these events could incriminate them in wrongdoing is purely speculative without concrete evidence.
There's just been a shocking revelation from federal authorities regarding a highly private and scandalous video involving none other than Jay-Z and Beyoncé, reportedly taken during a wild party hosted by Diddy. Apparently during a Homeland Security raid on Diddy's properties, some rather intriguing discoveries were made, including compromising footage featuring numerous beloved celebrities caught in scandalous situations. Speculation is rife that Diddy intentionally leaked this footage to authorities as a form of revenge against the Carters. Carter's, allegedly due to their perceived lack of support during his legal battles. It seems he's on a mission to embarrass them at any cost. Adding fuel to the fire, an unsettling audio clip allegedly featuring Meek Mill and Diddy has surfaced, courtesy of Diddy's former bodyguard.
Jaguar claims that both Diddy and Jay-Z are manipulative figures, comparing Jay-Z to notorious individuals, and accuses him of silently creating chaos while avoiding accountability.
I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades.
Beyonce's statement following Diddy's life sentence could be seen as a strategic effort to distance herself from the investigation, given the serious allegations and troubling details about his social circle.
John P. Diddy Combs being denied bail and having to sit in jail until the sex trafficking and racketeering case is in front of a judge. This is a really, really big deal. So a New York federal judge denied him at the arraignment hearing on Tuesday. Listen, he is huge, executive, very powerful person. And unfortunately, that came back to bite him in the butt because the charges that were unsealed earlier this week accused Combs of running a decades-long racketeering conspiracy that included sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery. If he is convicted on all these charges, he potentially faces a sentence of a life in prison.
Flight risk. Yeah.
And that he also could go and intimidate witnesses if he's released. So she ruled, sorry, no. I agree with the prosecution. He needs to remain behind bars. So a massive loss for him.
Beyoncé reportedly panicked after comedian Cat Williams allegedly leaked an audio tape suggesting inappropriate behavior involving Diddy and Beyoncé, though such claims are likely unverified rumors, as rumors of Diddy's possible life sentence grow. Close associates like Jay-Z and Beyoncé are reportedly worried about being implicated due to their long-standing attendance at his parties and events.
Well, I'll talk about why this is interesting after that, because there have been rumblings that if the investigation expands to Jay-Z's involvement with Diddy, like people think it may for the financial side, right? Now, it might go into the sexual too. We don't know about that. But the financial side seems to be the easier get, because don't forget, Diddy's whole enterprise was allegedly seed money by the BMF, Black Mafia family. Why can't I think of that? Anyway, but also, it wasn't just Bad Boy. And when they were seeding Bad Boy with money, people are saying that Jay-Z's team also saw that as a way to get money and get those numbers
up. Beyoncé's statement about Diddy's life sentence is seen as a strategic effort to distance herself from the scandal, given their past association and the serious allegations against him and his circle.
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Beyoncé and Jay-Z, what is going on? Who has it out for them? Why is everybody turning on them all of a sudden? I know what y'all gonna say. Jay-Z got something to do with Diddy. And that might be true. Again, I don't know about his antics, but definitely his business. But when you look at what's happening with Beyoncé, with Page Six and all these publications asking, why aren't you speaking out, right? And then you got Jay-Z performing at Tom Brady's Hall of Fame induction, and the billionaire class that I thought he was buddy-buddy with are sitting there looking like they don't want to say anything. You guys, I have the video. It actually was really, you could say humiliating, you could say disrespectful.
Diddy allegedly warned his friends about possible consequences for their involvement in his controversial actions, hinting at potential fallout from their connections to his activities.
Diddy is not going down without a fight. Diddy's close associate has been making waves recently. So Stevie J, a notable producer implicated in one of the lawsuits and was there during the raids, took to TMZ Live to defend his friend Diddy. But that's just the beginning of the story. Stevie didn't stop there. He took to Instagram to drop a bombshell by sharing footage from Diddy's star-studded 50th birthday bash, attended by the likes of the Kardashians, Jay-Z, Beyoncé, Kanye, and Kevin Hart. So with the lawsuit alleging Diddy holds compromising footage of all attendees from his infamous parties, Stevie J just issued a stark warning to all his friends.
Beyoncé faces criticism, suggesting that her immense talent attracts more hate than Diddy, and comparing it to the praise Michael Jackson received. Recent reports suggest that Diddy might possess evidence of Jay-Z's alleged misconduct during controversial parties they both attended, raising speculation about potential legal or personal implications for Jay-Z.
So this just in, Diddy allegedly has evidence of Jay-Z unaliving his mistress, Kathy White. And the reason Diddy isn't in jail yet is because he's cooperating with authorities to take Jay down with him. Kathy White was Jay-Z's side piece. Kathy was an up-and-coming industry publicist, fitness, and beauty expert when she mysteriously died at 28. Jay-Z was seeing her on the down low and got her pregnant. So according to a journalist, Kathy was going to tell the tabloids everything for the right price, but Jay found out and got her murked. Diddy is allegedly set to release the details of how Jay-Z unalived his mistress. Jaguar Wright hints that both the Carters might be responsible, but one of them is more responsible than the other, and she wonders if it's possible Beyoncé's temper is a little worse than most people think, and Jay had to clean it all up for her.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.